Hello! Welcome to yet another episode of Auntie's Couch. I'm super excited for today's episode. We don't have any new friends joining us, but I'm hoping to continue to add to the set. But we're just excited for our guest today, so let's see who's at the door. I didn't know if he was gonna like leap in, do a backflip.
I mean, I can redo.
No, that was perfect. I feel like. Okay, welcome.
Hello.
So excited. So excited for you to be here.
What's up?
Okay, so tell the people, your scholar cousins, tell us your name. Who are you?
Hi.
Who's on our couch?
Hello. It's me. I'm Oiza. I'm a freshman. Yeah.
Okay.
Yup.
Okay. Well, we love to see it. You know, you could be any age and coming out, Auntie, as long as you're a scholar. You can't be like 50 because you're probably not a scholar no more. All right, so tell me like your major, your hometown, hobbies, anything that you do at IU.
Well, I'm a clinical psychology major.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'm gonna minor in neuroscience.
Neuroscience. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I like that.
And I'm from Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne. 260. Oh, you busy right now? Okay. Awesome.
But yeah.
Okay.
And hobbies. Well, I've taken a really nice gander for nature recently.
Nature.
I like
Okay.
good walks.
IU is a pretty place to walk around.
Yeah.
And touch grass.
It is.
It is.
Really touch grass, guys. It helps.
It does help.
It does.
Okay.
What else do? I like to work out. Obviously, little good Stairmaster.
Oh, you were Stairmaster girl.
Every now and then,
Bless you.
It hurts so bad. It hurts really bad, but
okay.
It's so good.
That does not motivate me to want to get on Stairmaster. You told me it hurts bad.
But what else? Big into music.
Ooh, okay.
Make music.
You make music?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Like, do you what type of music do you make?
Like R&B, soul,
okay.
piano.
Let me warm up.
I sing.
You sing
all the things.
I love to sing
yes.
too. That's really cool. Okay. So I heard that you just learned to whistle.
I did.
Tell me about that.
Okay. I've always thought that I just didn't have the lips to whistle. Like, I don't know. I would just like look at people and I would do the same thing they're doing and nothing would come out.
You just couldn't get the technique.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one day I was on FaceTime and I was like, I really want to learn how to whistle. And so my friend taught me. And guys, I am now a professional whistler.
You can whistle.
Watch,
you know that? Oh, you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's all right.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come. Whistle. I'm hearing a little tone. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's not a Peppa Pig situation, right? Like, we all know Peppa Pig hung up on her friend. Y'all remember that? Look it up if you've never seen it. Auntie's Couch is turning into chaos, but I love that for us. No, it's all good. Okay.
We can recircle back to that.
We can circle back.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come back.
I'm not
You just
lying.
let us know.
I'm
We
not
want the people
lying.
to know that you learn how to whistle.
I can whistle.
Listen, it takes a while to figure it out. So I'm not worried about it.
It did.
I trust you.
It really did.
So another thing that my production team helped to dig up is that you were a drum major in high school. Tell us about that.
I did marching band.
Okay.
All 4 years. I played clarinet.
Okay.
So my 4th year, it's kind of weird how this happened. So my best friend, she was also in marching band, and she was a drum major our junior year.
Okay.
And then she was just like, you know what, you should try out. And I was like, should I try out? I was like, okay, we'll try out. So I went to tryouts and I actually really liked it. So got the position. Yeah. And yeah, it was really fun. We got to go to state.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yes,
okay.
Senior year.
Did y'all place? Did y'all
we got
like
7, I think.
Okay.
7.
Top 10.
Yes. But this year they were top 5, so I'm proud of them.
But they stand on your shoulders.
They
shoulders.
Really was.
I said I can't speak, but y'all know what I was trying to say. There's 10 on your shoulders.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Awesome.
It was a lot, but
I
it was
love
fun.
that. I love that. So you play clarinet. Do you play any other instruments?
Piano, drums.
Okay. Prodigy out here.
Violin.
Like her. You know, her plays a lot of instruments. Somebody else recently that I don't know. There's another little artist out there that's for the youth that plays a lot of instruments that I can't remember right now, but it's just fine. Okay, and then my last thing that I wanted to know about you that I heard little Birdie, the production team, told me that you roller skate.
Oh yeah, I do.
Tell us
that.
about that.
I love roller skating. I don't know how that actually funny story. Okay, I went on this date with this guy and we went to the skating rink. And
One year in Bloomington.
No.
Oh.
No.
This
was like a year ago.
Okay. She said back home. It wasn't nobody here.
Yes,
Okay.
nobody here will be brought up.
Okay. I mean, it's anonymous. We're not snitching. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so we went on a date to the roller rink, and I realized I actually really, really like doing this. He, however, could not skate, and it was...
Not all of us are blessed. Some of us tried really hard, and it just didn't work out. But I love that it worked out for you.
Yes.
You know there's a skate club here.
Yeah.
Skate Mob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's run by Ashley, a scholar who's about to graduate. Ooh. Kenny, shout out to Kenny if you watching.
Shout out to Kenny.
And Skate Mob. Yeah. And then at Hudson and Holland, we are going to be having a skating outing coming up here pretty soon. So, sign up.
Excited.
It'll be first come, first serve though. So you got to be watching all the things. I love learning those things about you. Well, we're excited to have you on Auntie's Couch today, and we have a lot to get through. But I do appreciate that you came in with a bang. That's great. You ready to get in the game closet and play a game?
I am.
All right, we're gonna do that. All right, so today's game is actually brought to you by fellow scholars. So you spoke, we listened. We looked at all the suggestions from episode 1 of games, and we are doing a highly requested game, 2 Truths and a Lie. Okay?
Get hyped.
So, yes, we're going to do 2 rounds, and you're going to go first because you're my guest on my couch. And so I'm going to sit like this so I can't really see. We wrote them down to make sure we didn't, mess things up. So, okay, I'm ready to hear.
All right. My first fact is that I got stuck in London. Won't say for how long or anything. Just got stuck in London.
Okay.
My second one is my favorite animal is a shrew. And my third one is I like horror movies.
Okay.
Yep.
Stuck in London for an undisclosed amount of time. Your favorite animal is a shrew. And if this is true, you're the first person I've ever met that said that to me out loud. And then your third one is you like horror movies. Okay. I don't think you like horror movies.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
You sure? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. I don't know, something about the way you said I like horror movies, I'm like, she's a scaredy cat like me. I don't play with scary movies and demons and all that. No, we're not doing that. Okay, so I too got, well, not stuck in London, but I got lost in London, fun fact. But I want to hear your story about being stuck.
Well, we took a trip, some kids from my high school, we took a trip to Spain.
Okay.
Actually, and we were in there for 9 days, and we went through O'Hare, the international airport in London. So from Chicago's O'Hare. Chicago's O'Hare.
Yeah.
Chicago to London, whatever that's called.
Heathrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Heathrow. And then from there to Spain. And on the way back, we were going, and we get in the plane, right? We sit down,
Okay.
everything's peachy.
Right.
The pilot comes on, he's like, "Hi guys, there's actually an issue with the engine, but we're gonna get it fixed."
Okay.
So we're like, okay, that's fine.
Right.
And it's like whole time, you know how there's like no service in planes?
Yes.
So I'm like looking, I'm just like,
you're just hanging around.
sitting there kind of like this.
You can't really do anything
Can't
when
really
you're
do
stuck on the
anything.
plane. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm just watching the time go by. It's been 2 hours. They ain't said nothing. We still in this plane.
Sticky still.
Yeah. And then they came on and they're like, okay, we're gonna have to cancel the flight. All that. So they were like, okay.
That would be welcome news to me. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get on as a captain telling me the engine is malfunctioning and then we have to stay to fix it. No, get me off the plane and get a new one. I have to fly over the Atlantic Ocean. Give me a new plane. But you're back, so that means you flew safely.
But we did have to go to a hotel in London. But it was nice.
Unexpected layover.
Yes. Yeah. But it was kind of cute because we saw these.
Cool city.
Yeah, we saw these little kids, and they were like, "Is America like the movies?" You know, like that.
Some movies, yeah, maybe more documentary style, but we don't get into that today. Okay, and then your other truth
was my favorite.
Was your favorite animal's a shrew?
Yeah, they're so cute.
Wow, they're just. How
so
did
cute.
You discover that? Like, shrew was your favorite animal?
It was middle school. We were doing like this March Madness variation, but it was like animals.
Okay.
And so I don't know. I didn't know any animals like that back then. And then we were going through, and I saw the shrew, and I was like, "Oh, This is so cute."
That is okay. Well, thank you. All right. So for my round one, I themed the first one. I don't know why. It just felt right. So it's geography related are my ones. Okay, so I have lived in 5 states. I've been to Alaska, and I've been to 29 out of the 50 states.
You've lived in 5 states, but you've been to 29. Okay. I feel like you've been to Alaska. I can see that. You haven't?
No. So my husband has been to Alaska.
Okay.
My bonus son is adopted from Alaska. So they've he's been to meet his birth mother. And so they did send me photos. I lived vicariously through them. But also some of the stuff I wasn't trying to live vicariously through them. First off, they was hiking in the mountains. The mountains look cute from the street. I'm not gonna go explore. I don't do boats either. And so my husband took advantage of the fact that I don't do boats to go on a wildlife cruise without me. And I know you're gonna watch this, and I'm still because my husband also knows that I don't do whales.
You don't like whales?
I like them on documentaries, and that's about it. I don't need to be up close.
I can see.
They are very large. And orcas are the gangsters of the sea. They kill for sport. But I don't do. So he was like, well, when in Rome, I guess, and in this case, Alaska. But yes, I've lived in 5 states: Indiana, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Ohio. And I'm not gonna list all 29 states that I've been in, but Alaska is not one of them yet. So. Hopefully, I can get out there because when they went, they got to see Denali. So I thought that was cool. You know what Denali is? Mm-hmm. So it's like one of the highest mountains in Alaska. You know the show Molly and Denali? Yeah, y'all might be a little too grown for Molly and Denali. I just watch PBS Kids sometimes because the world is a terrible place. But it's a really cool show actually about like Alaska Native kids, and it's a show about like research. Teaching kids how to research and vet their sources. So maybe you all as adults who are children at heart could learn how to research from Molly up to Denali.
Yeah, I will watch that.
It's a cute little show. It's got a cute little intro, and you learn also a lot about indigenous culture. So shout out to PBS. We need PBS. Donate.
Yes.
Just take $5. Okay. All right. You can go first for round 2. I'm excited.
Okay. My first one is I have a dog. My second one is my favorite show to watch on Stairmasters, Glee. And then my third one is that I can bake cookies.
This is tough. They all sound believable.
Well, that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, you're good at deception. No, this is great. Okay. I'm not so sure you have a dog. You might have a cat.
No, I don't have anything yet.
You don't have any pets?
I used to have fish, but they died.
I'm sorry.
It was my fault.
All right,
It was my fault, but it was 10 of them. They died in think 2 days.
And hold on, I'm sorry. I want y'all to know behind the camera, the production team is also wanted to know more information. So you bought 10 fish. You put them all in a tank that day.
It was a nice little big tank.
Okay, but it's okay.
It
but
was nice.
Tank.
Yeah.
Okay. Serious question. Did we research the type of fish beforehand to know?
We did.
So maybe that you did.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah. It was okay. See, it was for my AP Bio project.
Okay. In high school.
Mm-hmm.
So you were still learning. We can't hold her to that.
Can't.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was like they was all up in the shrubbery and not cute.
We learned our lesson.
We did.
1 fish at a time, maybe 2 fish. Red fish, blue fish. Y'all see your okay. Somebody got it out there. Okay. So, but you bake cookies. I love to bake. What kind of cookies do you like to bake?
I like chocolate chip.
Okay.
Mostly, and I like a good snickerdoodle.
I love a snickerdoodle.
But sometimes you really just gotta put stuff in there, and then you just make a cookie.
That's true. Cookies are like dessert pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of like anything goes. A little bit.
The flour.
You just do that. Okay. Are you a crispy cookie girl or a chewy cookie?
I feel like middle, like outside crispy, inside
soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then so you watch Glee on the Stairmaster. Do you have a season that you like to go back to?
I like season 5.
Okay.
I think season 5 is good.
Is it for the music or the drama or
like
both?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the plot in season 5 was just
okay. Whatever gets you to finish a Stairmaster workout.
It
again,
does.
I walk past it.
Yeah.
It's a coat rack.
You got to keep it like full volume so you're not even hearing yourself breathe.
That's fair though.
It's all you can hear.
Because let me tell you, if the elliptical is next to the Stairmaster and no one's on it, I'm hanging my jacket on the Stairmaster. Absolutely. Okay. Well, I'm going to go now because we keep talking about my fear of the Stairmaster. Okay. So, my 2 truths and a lie for round 2. I have an illegal photo of Justice Sonia Sotomayor. Missy Elliott used to follow me when I was on Twitter. And I have been a spectator at the Olympics.
That first one was super specific.
It was.
Okay. I feel like you haven't been a spectator. I can see Missy Elliott just like, I don't know. I feel like Twitter was just that place where everybody kind of just, you know? I can see it.
So what's your final answer?
I'm going to say
your guess.
Spectator, the Olympics.
Correct. I have not been to an Olympics games. I would like to, I think, at some point. Probably not LA. I'm not going to hold y'all. I just don't think maybe that's the best place right now. We're not going to get into it. We're going to have a happy episode, but some of y'all know what I'm saying. I'm not going to go to that. Yeah, I do. I love the Olympics. I have since I was a child. But not yet been. But it's on my bucket list for sure. So one time I went to a conference and the keynote speaker is Sonia Sotomayor, and I hope the feds don't come get me. And I was like, y'all can't take pictures, and everyone was sneaking pictures. And when I mean everyone, everyone. And then I think she scared her Secret Service because, you know, it was one of those kind of like couch, kind of what we're doing now, but like up on an elevated stage. And then she gets up and starts walking around. I was literally not even 5 feet from her, and I was like, I'm gonna just click. Hey girl. She waved at me. It was a whole thing. So I love Justice Sonia Sotomayor. And yes, Missy Elliott used to follow me on Twitter before I left Twitter, because now we know what it is now. And you're right, it is one of those weird places. I forget even how we interacted, and then she started following me, and I was freaking out because I was like, hey yo, my favorite rapper is following me on Twitter. I didn't even know what to do with that, you know? So yeah, sometimes people don't believe that that's a thing for me.
I feel like I wouldn't have deleted it just for that. Like I would have just,
well, you know, it became a cesspool, and I was like, I gotta go. So it's a cherished memory, like different like interactions I've had with folks and things like that. But she's a real one. Shout out to Missy Elliott. All right. Thank you for playing Two Truths and a Lie, and shout out to the scholars. We're going to continue to take your suggestions for games. Some of y'all have some really creative stuff, so we're going to try to see if we can do our best to work it in. All right, so we have reached the show and tell segment of Auntie's Couch. And so Oiza has brought something very special. So I am just going to sit to the side and let her show and tell us what she brought.
All right, I brought this letter that my mom wrote me during orientation.
Oh,
that
I
didn't know
they
that
still
they
do
wrote.
that.
Yeah. And so when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, I cried. Like, yeah, mommy.
Oh, I love that.
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to your mom.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be here without your mom.
Literally.
So shout out to Oiza's mom, for real.
Yes.
Your mama gonna watch? You should show it to her.
I will.
You know, when they edit it, polish it up, make us
send me some money.
Look like, oh.
Love you so much.
Unscripted moment. All right. But yeah, so are you gonna like talk to us about the letter?
I can read it. I mean, basically it's just like her, you know, reminding me of the baddie that I am.
Oh.
Continue to be.
Yeah.
But it says, Dear Oiza, as you step into this exciting new chapter of your life, I want you to know how incredibly proud I am of you. College is a time of growth, new discovery, new beginnings, and self-discovery. I have no doubt you will do well, thrive, and be successful, and find your own way. Keep your integrity, stay true to yourself, and know that I believe in you. I'm always here cheering for you all the way. Don't forget the daughter of who you are. You are a precious jewel in the hands of God. I love you. Go make us proud. Yeah. Yes.
Oiza's mom, if you're watching, if you could write me a letter like that, so that I'm motivated to go to work every day, that would be fantastic. That's so beautiful. Yeah, so are you close to your mom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You miss her?
I do.
It's totally normal. It's totally normal. When I first started college, man, I was like, man, I'm gonna love this place. I'm never going home. Like 2 days later, I called my mom. And I was calling my mom every day. And then one day I had a moment where all the stuff that I used to like, I hear my mama saying like, yeah, mom, whatever. And then it clicked something that she said one time. And I called my mom. I will never forget this. I'm sure my mom won't forget this either, mom, if you're watching. And I called her like abruptly. She was like, hello? I was like, Mom, first of all, I love you. Secondly, everything you ever said about college and like learning was right. You were right about everything. I love you. And she's like, oh, okay, well. She was not expecting that call. But yeah, it's hard. You know, first year is a hard transition. But I'm assuming y'all at least call, you text.
Yes.
Okay.
Not just about money, guys. I promise. I love
you gotta build up to that.
Yes. You really do.
You can't just every time you talk to her, you need something like she's a human being. You know, whoever's watching right now, let this be a reminder. If you and your mama have a good relationship, call her right now. Tell her you love her. Absolutely. Absolutely. You just never know. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that with us. You know, I'm just your campus auntie, you know, all the kids and everything. But here we need a hug. Come on. Oh, we're hugging. Okay. Yay. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that very vulnerable piece about you. I appreciate that. All right, so we have come to the part of the couch called Sofa Sessions, where your scholar cousin that's on the couch asks me a question and I try to give some advice that's not only helpful to you but also to those watching. So Oiza, what is your question? What do you need today?
I think my question is, you know, in these times it's getting harder and harder to feel the love around us. So you know, how can you make others, your neighbors, feel loved? You know? Wow,
okay. That's deep. How do we make our neighbors feel loved? That's real right now. That's real. And before I even get into answering that, I do want to acknowledge that you know, we are in a weird time in our country right now, right? Like, I'm not going to get super, right wing, left wing, wings, whatever. Those aren't planes and hot sauce. I'm not going to get on that, but I am going to acknowledge that, I've had conversations, and some students who hang out in my office know that I say this a lot, but like, I do feel a lot bad that this is the time you all are becoming adults, right? There's a lot of uncertainty in the air. The market is not the best at job-wise. We may or may not have been given about 3 million files of very disturbing information, right? Like, there's a lot going on right now, and I want to acknowledge that I didn't have to go to college with that on my mind. There were other things on my mind, sure, but like, my future did not seem like something that I was second guessing from day to day because of life events. And I do feel, I think your question is brave, because I do feel that there's not enough love. So I will say to firstly start with yourself, right? Figure out, are you loving yourself? Now, that does not mean that if you are struggling with loving yourself that you're not worthy of love. Please do not hear me say that. But what would loving yourself look like? Because you go home with you at the end of the day. When you get your degree, your diploma, your name is on it. So did you love yourself through your degree, right? Did you love yourself enough to say no? Did you love yourself enough to study instead of throwing it in a circle on a Saturday night, And like, maybe your release was throwing it. Maybe that's you. I'm not judging. Your auntie's not judging you. I'm just saying, what are the ways that you loved yourself softly? What are the ways that you've loved yourself with accountability and boundaries? And then, I know this is going to sound very cliche. I am owning it right now. Like, when that comes out of my mouth, I might throw up a little. Because, one, I don't want to lose my cards. But two, because I know what it's going to sound like. I used to get weirded out when people would say, oh, be the change you want to see in the world, right? That's so cliche, right? That's a motivational poster with a cat or something on it, right? Like, you probably saw that in the elementary school and your teachers on the board or in the bulletin, all that type of stuff, right? But I do think that you deciding that you're going to be a part of putting love into the world is a very real thing. So what does that look like practically? What I love to do, I do this all the time. I did it today. If I see a student and I like something about like what they're wearing, their hair, their shoes, their backpack, I'm immediately giving a compliment. I don't have to know their name. I have to mean it. I don't go around lying, okay? Because if your wig is a little stiff, Auntie's not complimenting your wig. I'm sorry. I'm not going to call you out if we don't have the type of relationship, but this might be a reminder to my wig wearing scholars, it's time to wash the frontal.
Wow.
Hold on. We keep it real on Auntie's couch.
No,
and I'm not talking about any of my production team because I'm seeing some faces. Y'all can't see behind the camera, but we can. We're not talking about that. But I might, I'll compliment people. I will, if I see somebody that's carrying some bags and they might need help, I just say, do you need some help? I spread positive comments online, actually. Like, if I really love a video, like, I really am complimenting the influencer or, the content creator. I try to, when a friend runs across my mind, at the very least, I try to send a text. I try to remember, I think I've shared with, I don't know if I've shared it with Auntie's couch. Maybe I have, but I'm a Christian or Christ follower. So some of it is if I feel like if someone's running across my mind, it's for a reason. So at the very least, if I don't say a prayer, I'm sending a text. I'm sending a call. I'm just letting you know I'm thinking about you. I don't need anything from you. I just love you. Right? That can go a long way. I think sometimes just smiling at people, it sounds silly. And in a world that demands that women smile for no reason, that may not be your forte. But I do think sometimes a smile can go a long way. And you want to know something I've done that has actually been really really appreciated that I didn't realize? It's just who I am as a person. One, because I used to work in food service, so like I know that it can be a thankless job. But letting like the drive-through, the barista, your DoorDash person, you know, letting them know like, I just appreciate you today. You will not believe the way that lights people's faces up, like truly, right? So I know you hear small acts of kindness and you're like, okay, sure, that's cliche or whatever, but those things stick around in our lexicon because they're very real. And I think that, you know, I'm always going to also center what we do in Hudson and Holland. And you know, sometimes if you come to an event and you see that there's a scholar sitting by themselves, like, introduce yourself, right? So we talked about that a couple episodes ago, putting yourself out there. So sometimes it's just being a human to another human being, I think is a part of that. And I will say this too before we cut to the next segment, because I think it's important. Know when to put the phone down. Know when to stop doom scrolling. Unplug. Like, take your time to touch grass, as we've talked about. But we say that jokingly because it's an internet, you know what I mean? But like, it's very real. You're not meant or built to consume this stuff on a day-to-day basis. That keeps you in fight or flight. And that's the last thing college students need. You're already in fight or flight because of school. You don't need any extra added. You know, it doesn't mean that you're turning your back on the world. It doesn't mean that you don't care. It means that you're recognizing I am a human being that's only built to have so much capacity. And I have to say no to the negative sometimes to redeposit some positive. If you're on TikTok and you need to reset your algorithm, do that, right? But you can't consume negativity all the time. It's just not good for you. So hopefully that helps. I hope that helped you. Yes. But that was a great question. And, you know, I'm going to always say this, and some of my older scholars know this, like, I love you and it's not weird. I love all my scholars. I lead with love. That's just who I am as a person. So thank you for asking. So we have come to the section of fridge-worthy moments. And listen, when I tell y'all, I'm so excited to talk about Oiza's fridge-worthy moment because you're a first-year student, right? Mm-hmm. And Oiza made the dean's list.
What it do?
Shout out! That's amazing. I love it. Okay, so talk to me about finding out that you got on the dean's list.
It was actually like 2 days ago, I think.
Oh, this is like breaking news. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I got an email and I thought I didn't make it because I was like, dang, did everyone just find out last semester? So I was like, well, maybe next semester. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I got the email and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so cool.
That is awesome. That is so cool. That has to feel good. You know, like I think, I know that all the scholars work hard, right? Because y'all gotta, first of all, maintain that 3.0. Y'all have to maintain that, right? But, you know, to come to college, it's your first time coming to school. You're putting in all this work, and then you get this letter that like you're on the dean's list. That is a really cool thing. Are there other things that you've accomplished so far that you also want to share with your scholar friends?
I think a big one that I actually struggled with last semester was kind of like productivity, focus, locking in, all that. So this semester, I had to lock in actually because this 8 a.m.
Yeah, it's hard for all of us. Trust me on that. Those of us who are in the spring, U215, 8 a.m. If you know, you know. Yeah. That's fridge worthy too. You get up and you come to class. And I love that. I love when I can see similar students over time. Do you have any like cool goals that you want to achieve over the time that you're at IU?
Well, I just want to get more involved, you know.
Okay.
Just like make a bigger name for myself. Get in like more organizations on campus.
Okay. Yeah.
And Shoot, I don't know. I mean, next year, I'm actually really excited. We are moving into an apartment.
Okay.
And so that's going to be a big thing. I'm getting my cart ready, you know.
Yeah, you going to cook?
I don't know what it's going to look like. Guys, it's going to be cool.
You'll be in the kitchen fending for yourself?
Yes.
Because that's the thing. You know, I cook, and I ain't going to hold you. I'm good at it. But it took practice, right? So I want to make sure that if you all are out here, you should know how to you should have at least 2 good recipes that you can impress somebody with.
Chicken Alfredo.
Oh, that's yours?
Mm-hmm.
You do broccoli or?
Okay, she said I do like shrimp, chicken.
Shrimp Alfredo. Okay, you like Alfredo with a protein.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good for the gym, you know? Like
we're in the protein era.
Get your protein.
Everything is protein now. Everything shouldn't be protein. Also fiber. Get your fiber and your protein. Eat your vegetables.
Drink your water.
Yeah. That's all fridge worthy because some of those things are in the fridge.
Mm-hmm. See.
I do want to say this before we move on to the last part of our episode. Your nails are fridge worthy. Yes. What she said, cover that one up. That's all right. We have yeah, it's like a liquid metal if you can't. I like that. Did you do them or? I
did not. My friend, actually, she's a Hudson Holland scholar. Shout out Leah. She did my nails.
Okay, Leah. I'm just proud of you.
Leah on Instagram.
Yeah, we love it.
Yes, she's done my nails.
I love that.
She'll be doing my next set too.
She said, "I'm counting down the days so I can get my." next set.
These ones need to.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I started doing my own gel X nails. Went to YouTube University. So the nails I have now, I did do myself. Shout out to Black History Month. But I'm learning. I'm not as good as doing liquid metal and isolated chrome and all that. The nail baddies are what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I love a good nail set. Those are really cute.
And they're cat-eyed too.
Yes, come on. It was a shifty.
All the above.
I love it. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Thank you for sharing your fridge-worthy moments. I really appreciate it. All right, well, Oiza, our time is wrapping up, and I really just enjoyed talking to you. So first, thank you so much for coming on the show. So we've reached the end of the last segment of our show called Water the Plants, where our scholar talks about what does it mean to be a scholar for them, but then also they get a chance for me to close my mouth and for them to share any advice or like great words of wisdom, encouragement to you as a fellow scholar. So Oiza, I am going to scoop over. I'm going to let you have the spotlight and you take us home.
Okay. Well, being a Hudson Holland scholar to me it's like a very great title to have. The community is so great, so big and so welcoming, which I love. I've never felt out of place at a Hudson Holland event, like a class, anything. Everybody should go. But yeah, I love it. I love it a lot. And I think my advice would just be like, be you, love yourself. Like you manifest your reality. Like you are in control of your life, and it is now time to take back control of our lives. And I'm just very excited to see how all of us grow these next 4 years. And
Oh, I love that. Be you. I love that. That's good advice. And you know, you're the only you. So trying to be somebody else is a little futile.
If you don't love yourself, who will?
Well, I will love you.
Okay.
Through that. But I know what you meant. No, I know what you meant by that. And it is true. You do have to love yourself. All right. Well, thank you so much, Oiza, for stopping by the couch today. I really enjoyed our time. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to follow us on Instagram, aunties.couch, to get behind the scenes and other cool stuff. And remember, if you want this to count as a program, to thoughtfully fill out the companion form that will be posted on Canvas. We love you and we'll see you next time.